Hi Aries, welcome to your monthly readings. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of August, I'm offering a special called Tales of the Sun, which is a reading that was created into a two-part reading, which is a reading called Sunrise and the other one Sunset. So basically it's a two-part reading, yes, focusing on themes of empowerment, creation, and how to pursue in a more conscious state of understanding our own happiness by understanding the power we hold within to create it. So if you would like to know more info about those specials or any other of my tarot services, just email me. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link, which is also down below, and as well my Facebook and Instagram page. So Aries, I do feel that, well, there's this sense of contrast that might be a part of how you experience the month of August, where there might be a lot of highs and lows, a lot of reasons to celebrate, a lot of good feelings, good vibes, good sources of inspiration as well here, and a sense of direction about the future that might be as well very uplifting for some of you to have a sense of direction during this time. For others of you dealing with this and at the same time still dealing with some sort of attachment to a past situation that has caused emotional suffering, grief, disappointment, or loss. I feel like some of you are battling, right, your own emotions in terms of trying to understand how to balance the things you're still dealing with, the things you're still healing from, the things you're still needing to address that are core issues within you that have to deal with a lot of past. I keep getting the sense that this is not a new thing. There's this past baggage for some of you, an emotional one of loneliness or one of need, one of lack, one of feeling deprived of emotional support, most likely, that is still affecting, of course, in some of you, the dynamics here are involved. The fact that you still have this, let's say, spiritual ailment, it's still affecting what you are attracting, how you are experiencing relationships, how you are experiencing the good things that want to come your way. So I say this because you have the Five of Pentacles and you also have the Five of Cups, which are two cards that specifically together point to a period where there might be a lot of focus and a lot of focus and a lot of feeling, right, of being quite vulnerable and quite in need of something, right? And understanding your needs or understanding how to meet those needs, aside of having what you in the past thought it would be the solution to this emotional situation, discovering new ways, let's say, new forms, new treatments to take care of whatever this is. It's quite important because I feel like some of you are still feeling this way because you are doing the same things, which means that some of you really need to change as well your routines. You need to get rid of that past resemblance. Everything resembling some of that past negativity needs to be cleared out from your space to help you cope with the present moment in a much more, again, aware understanding of where you want to go. And usually the majority of us, we want to go in a very positive direction. And this is the thing. I feel like some of you are being called to pay attention, right, to what makes you happy. Where are you putting your energy and your investment? In your happiness, in the belief of happiness, in the belief of exploration of better conditions to the future, in building a home, in building a business, in expressing your light, in traveling, in building a very happy, passionate relationship with someone? Or are you focusing your attention there in what's coming, is like the best is yet to come, or you're still looking to the past, or you're still looking to the faults of the things that you have experienced that feel quite unfair for some of you. Some of you feel like you have not been blessed with something emotionally or financially. It could be both, or it could be one or the other. It could be that some of you feel like either you have not found the emotional abundance you deserve, or the actual material abundance you hope to find, or you feel like you should have, as all of us should. Some of you are managing, again, as I said, some situations that in your waking life might as well be still a process. For Aries, that just has to deal with finances and work. I feel like some of you, things will get better financially if you are worried about that. If you are worried about sustaining a home, or sustaining an investment, or in having that balance in finances that would allow you to expand September, is a sense of happiness and a sense of achieving something, right? That makes you feel inspired, motivated, that makes you feel supported, that makes you feel integrated into a space of celebration. I feel like some of you, the Four of Wands, could be talking about family. It could be that as you go into the month, you are either planning to visit family, you're planning to receive family, you're planning, a special event, birthday or wedding or something like this, or you're planning to do things with those that belong to your intimate space, right? To your intimacy, for those you care the most. You're planning on doing something with them that might be a source of joy as well. Some of you, I feel like there's this childlike energy that might surprise you during this period of time. You might be surprised with the encounter of so much, let's say, good fortune, positivity, good people, laughter, fun. I feel like some of you might begin this month feeling a little bit off, feeling still again the currents trying to pull you down into that same space of depression or loneliness. But as you go into September, so as the month progresses and you awaken to something, because I feel like there will be this click that will be fast for some of you about the fact that you might need to stop with something. Stop with something that it's hindering the light out of you. The sun energy is here, together with the Four of Wands and the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Wands and the King of Wands. You have amazing things that are about to happen. You do. But where is your fire? Aries, you need to put that fire working in a productive way. You need to channel your creative energy, your vibrant energy into something that makes you feel good, and that from that place, right, of radiance, you are as well influencing your environment. You are influencing those around you in a very positive way. You are attracting them, not because you're doing something on purpose to attract. It's because your aura, right? Your natural way of expressing and presenting yourself in the world is authentic. Some of you, it's all about being very truthful to who you are and not being afraid to be that way. So to not be afraid to show yourself, to expose that light of yours, that humor of yours, that those opinions of yours, even if they are different, even if you feel like there's no place for acceptance, because the judgment is here. So you might feel like the things you are most proud, right, of yourself, or the things that are a part of your creative energy, you might have either a fear of that being judged through others, or you might face situations, right, of resistance, right, situations where you might do something and feel like you are being judged or you're not being accepted as you hoped you would be. Well, that's their problem. It's not yours. The fact that you might be judged, it's not a good reason enough. It's not reason enough to not pursue your happiness, to not pursue the path of truth. And the path, it will make you happy. This happiness is your entitlement, so nobody's going to give it to you. You need to go chase it. This is another message here, is that as you go into that road of happiness, as you walk that way, as you breathe that way, as you give that way, you will find happiness, home, community, acceptance, celebration, or a sense of being able to do something, right, by your own efforts that makes you feel quite proud of yourself. Even if this has nothing to do with opportunities of establishing relationships, even though because you have the twos and you have the four of wands here and the king of wands, there might be another fire sign in the way here that is inspiring you, or in which you are planning something, or in which you are building something with. And this other fire sign may be a source of happiness, maybe a source of inspiration or of help during this period of time. But it could also be that this is you. This is you being the leader. This is you being you. The King of Wands is the King of Fire. So taking ownership over your identity, over your element. And fire is an element that, if not well managed, is destructive. It's all consuming, right? It's anger, it's violence, it's all the things that create disharmony. It's impatience. It's pride, it's narcissism. But if well addressed and well balanced as you can, if well managed, if well understood, if well explored and exposed, it's passion, it's intensity, it's dynamism, it's liveliness, it's fiery attraction, right? It's light, it's success, it's autonomy. So some of you are as well being called to be the creators here. There's a very strong creative force guiding your month for the best reasons, to take you out of whatever rut you have been in, or depressive mood, into a very uplifting one. Now, I feel like it might be due to the fact that you are achieving some sort of clarity as well, of something you have been wanting to understand or to know, because the sun brings light, the sun brings clarity. I feel like some of you will get yourselves, clarified, or you will finally understand something that you have not been understanding, and this awakening of understanding again will make you see the things in a new way, in a more positive way, and in a way where you understand what you want, who you want, and what you don't want, and you make choices based on that, on the things you want, not on what others want, or not on pursuing, the trails of the past. I feel like again, this King of Wands could be you, but it could also be another person, a male, most likely energy, or someone with a very dominant energy of fire. It could be another Aries, it could be a Leo. We're talking about Leo season, and it could be Sagittarius. And whoever this person is, if it's not you, because it's with the Two of Wands, that's why I say most likely might be a partnership. There's a decision to be made with this fire sign, that whatever is decided there, I think that being that it ends with a Four of Wands, it will provide some sense of happiness. It will provide some sense of freedom as well. I feel like some of you are in relationships where the element of freedom versus security is very important. Some of you need to explore with your partner. Some of you that are in relationships, you need to explore with your partners more than just the romantic aspect in terms of ideas and projects and creating something together that's more than the romantic element. Some of you that are together with business partners, that have friendships or associates, people you're joining forces with to do something, that could be as well very fortunate during this period of time to bring you more abundance. Especially, I feel like the month of August can be this surprising anti-depressive energy. So it's like the opposite of what some of you have been experiencing, or what you might fear you're still going to deal with. I feel like even if just for August, even though I doubt it, but even if just for August, you're just going to you're just going to feel blessed, or you're going to be blessed with encountering of an experience or of an understanding or of a change that is going to change you and change how things have been. So I hope you have a great month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.